Hello and welcome to another episode of Daily Mole, your daily gaming news here on my channel. My name is ChaosMole, and today we have the news that apparently the Xbox The Initiative Studio has been into some trouble to retain their high-end developers which are working on the Perfect Dark remake. This is at least what VGC is reporting right now. They talked apparently to people working at the studio and also looked into some of the departures the studio had recently, and it doesn't paint a pretty picture. So let's go through this together, shall we? Apparently, as much as half of the core development team, known to be working on the upcoming Perfect Dark Reboot, quit the company during the last year, or around 34 people. Analysis of employee LinkedIn profile has revealed. That includes most of the initiative's senior design team, including game director Dan Neuburger, design director Drew Murray, lead level designer Chris O'Neill, principal world builder Joylyn Myers, 2 senior system designers, a group of 3 former God of War designers, and more. The turnover of top talent doesn't end in design. Perfect Dark most senior writers also recently quit, analyses show, along with the project's technical director, tech art director, lead gameplay engineer, lead animator, QA lead, and more. According to LinkedIn, the initiative is now less than 50 people when duplicates, former employees, and erroneous listings are removed, and currently has just 3 roles advertised on its website. Analyses suggest it hired around 12 people in the past 12 months. The timing of the departure coincided with the September 2021 announcement that Crystal Dynamics, the creators of Tomb Raider and some other games, had been signed to co-develop Perfect Dark. This, combined with the few job roles currently advertised at the initiative, suggests that the Tomb Raider developer is likely taking a much stronger lead than first thought on the project. Interviews with multiple former senior developers cited a lack of creative autonomy and slow development progress as the reason for their departures, and described the wave of exit as fast and furious, with project momentum set to be heavily affected. The initiative's management told VGC it's confident in the team it has in place and the new talent joining, and pointed to industry-wide staffing challenges during the pandemic. It's no small task to build a studio and reinvent a beloved franchise, studio head Daryl Gallagher told VGC. In creating the initiative, we set out to leverage co-development partnerships to achieve our ambitions, and we're really excited about all the progress we are seeing with our relationship with Crystal Dynamics. In this journey, it's not uncommon for there to be staffing changes, especially during a time of global upheaval over the last 2 years, and there's plenty more work in front of us to deliver a fantastic Perfect Dark experience to our players. We wish all our former colleagues the very best, and I'm confident in the team we have in place, the new talent joining, and that we can't wait to share more with the fans. In the games industry, competition for experienced talent is at an all-time high following the pandemic gaming boom, and any unhappy staff would have had plenty of offers from the myriad of neighboring AAA studios in California. Yeah. So they're now putting in their own point here, and I would do the same. Here's the thing: when studios are saying they have a staffing problem and they're not finding enough people to hire, then I always have to think, okay, what's your conditions? As somebody who has been working in the gaming industry and has worked for developers before the pandemic, let's face it, a lot of developers got the short end of the stick. A lot of people working in a lot of different industries, but we are focusing here on the gaming industry, right? So in the gaming industry, a lot of developers got the short end of the stick. Not all of them, but a lot. And when the pandemic came around, things changed dramatically. So now at this point, whenever I hear a game developer saying, we cannot find enough people, we are losing a lot of people, it's complicated. It's like, okay, but what is your conditions here? What do you offer to the people? Especially the initiative, which is owned by and created by Microsoft, you would kind of assume that they are not just only giving you a lot of freedom, but also all the things you need. And something doesn't seem to be the case here. Like, if you are losing 34 people in just 12 months out of what, 80 people? That's not good. That is nearly 50% of your staff. Like, what? And yes, we know Crystal Dynamics is helping them out. Got it. Like, sure, but you slowly get the feeling, who's developing this game now? Crystal Dynamics? Or is it really the initiative, right? Like, I mean, the good thing is this game is still very early on. Like, even when they announced this game in 2020, I think it was 2020, early 2021. I always forget when they announced it. Like, this game is still very, very early in development. And switching out people right now and hiring new people and switching out some gameplay elements here and there and doing something new is still okay. This happens a lot in the gaming industry. It gets more problematic the closer you are actually getting to high production or even closer to the release of the game, and then you are losing important people or things change dramatically in the game. That's where it becomes a real problem. Right now, in the early stage of development, not great. I'm not trying to excuse this. But we have that happened with a lot of games in the past, and a lot of games recovered from that. Not all of them. Hello, Cyberpunk 2077. But it happens. So we have to see. The good thing is, nobody has seen any gameplay from Perfect Dark. Like, nobody really knows what to expect from it. So even if they're changing stuff, we have no clue what it is, because we have never seen the game in action. So that's good. It gets problematic when the gaming community basically knows what they want from a game, when they have already seen gameplay, and then that gameplay changes dramatically. And people come back to the new gameplay and they're like, what is this? This is not what you have showed me the first time. I don't like this, right? So it sounds dramatic. It might even be dramatic. But I have seen enough games recovering from that. So let's hope the same is true for the Initiative and Perfect Dark. With that said, we are at the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to click the like button on your way out. If you want to see more daily gaming news, daily gaming news, reaction videos, and tips and tricks for new games, especially Lost Ark, I would appreciate if you might consider to subscribe to the channel. And if you ever want to catch me live, you can do so from Monday to Friday, starting at 9 AM ET, which is 2 PM UK time and 3 PM Central European time, over at trovo.live/ChaosMole. And we are talking about gaming news, where this news was actually recorded, and we are playing a lot of new video games. So stop by to say hi. You will also find a link in the video description. With that said, thank you so much for watching, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.